$60K a month really worth your life? Be honest. Respond to me one time, I'll give you $500,000.
Am I the a-hole for refusing to pay rent toward my boyfriend's mortgage?
For y'all to say, well, she shouldn't be speaking on if she ain't in the healthcare field, then really we all need to log off this and not speak on anything else.
Bored. I want to move on.
Yeah, I bet you do, but unfortunately, Natalia, that's not always up to you.
Received so much hate ever in my life.
Countless Thai women creators have made quite a few videos to you, trying to educate you on, why the things that you've said were offensive.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get my videos as soon as I release them. Let's hop right into this.
Is $60K a month really worth your life? Be honest. DVD's ex-girlfriend Ruby Rose, who also so happens to be a rapper, she has an account for fans only. She's out and about doing her business, doing her shopping. A man stops her and goes, "Hey, can I get a picture? I'm subscribed to your OF." Turns out the man is spending $60K a month on her. Damn! He's online going, "Oh my gosh, I accidentally ran into a fan." And people are like, "Girl, $60K a month, that man didn't accidentally run into you." Exactly. Now get this, she goes, "If you really love me, get my face tatted." Of course he does. Post it all over social media. She gives the man her phone number. He's spam messaging her day and night. He goes, "If you respond to me one time, I'll give you $500,000. Now she's posting the messages all over Twitter. Girl, what are we supposed to do? You the one gave that man your number, and I know what y'all are gonna say. Don't tell her to be more cautious. Tell him not to stalk her. I hear you. But baby, we gotta live in reality. Like, girly pop, if you don't go to the police station, but I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, I think she not gonna do it because she love the money too much. I don't know. Is $60K a month worth y'all having a stalker? Y'all tell me.
Man, she's playing a dangerous game, and a lot of women do it, all for the dollar bill, right? $60,000 a month. How is he making $60,000 a month? Think about it. What is that man doing to make that kind of money? He's doing something serious, and he's a man that has some serious connection, and he's top of the line stalker, right? That man hacked you probably. Got your information, and then now you're giving it to him. It's sad, man. And the thing women are doing for that FO, that fans only, is wild. But this is dangerous. I think she should stop it, but will she? Most likely not. Let's keep going on to the next video.
Am I the a-hole for refusing to pay rent toward my boyfriend's mortgage if I move in with him? Why would I contribute to his mortgage payments? I don't know, because you'd be contributing to your landlord's mortgage payment?
Yeah, because I'm not in a relationship or a landlord. And also, I have a legal binding contract with that landlord, which gives me rights to that space. I have a deposit, which should be an escrow. And I can't just be kicked out by my landlord because, once again, I have legal rights being a tenant.
But why would your man just kick you out unless you're doing something shiesty, right? No guy's just like, "Oh, you know what? I didn't like the way I got topped off last night. Get out." Think, like, what's the sudden fear about?
Now, when we move in with our boyfriends, we lose those rights. And we have no rights until that man gives you a, drum roll, legal contract called the...
Not even. If you live with a man for a certain amount of time, you do have a right to be there. Right? Am I wrong? In most states, that's true.
Marriage certificate. A marriage license. So no, there's nothing wrong with that woman in that Reddit post not wanting to contribute to her boyfriend's mortgage. He is capable of paying for his mortgage by himself as a single man. If he is requesting for me to move into his home, I should not be contributing to that. Listen, there is nothing wrong with another woman wanting to do 50-50 in her relationship or wanting to contribute to her boyfriend's equity in his home. Good for you. But what's faux pas is shaming other women who don't want to play that game. Women who consider relationship and dating as an investment into their future and are not going to be with a man that expects them to contribute to their mortgage payments, and they have no equity in that investment. A woman can contribute in other ways, but the actual mortgage payment that he can kick you out and gain money from, no.
See, that's what it is, man. All about what's in it for me, and never about giving a man anything, right? And as a man in the US, you can't expect it. You can't expect for a woman to say, you know what, I'm gonna meet this guy. I met this guy, I like him, I love him. Let me go on. You find some women that do it. I've actually seen a situation where the guy, he was married to her, but and that's the thing, he got married to her, and he married the right one. Because she turned around and said, you know what I'm going to do for him? I'm going to pay his whole mortgage off. And this happened in the US, and there's very few, there are some good women back home. Very, very, very few. Actually, let me not talk about it. Let me show you guys a video here.
I just got an email from my bank saying that my deposit was made today. I didn't make a deposit today. And half my home loan's gone.
Really?
Did someone accidentally put money into my home loan?
Not accidentally.
Well, I didn't do this. Where'd it come from? What?
Hey.
Okay, I don't know what's going on. What?
It is me.
What?
I paid for it.
Why?
Because you deserve it and you do so much for me. All
What?
the time, every day.
What?
Yeah.
How?
Hey.
How?
Hey.
What the?
Hey, come here. You deserve it, okay?
What?
I love you so much. No.
Dude, why did you do that?
Because I love you, babe.
Much, Kate.
No, it's not. It's not even enough.
I don't get that.
Hey.
How did you do that, Kate?
I called the bank and I made the payment.
Don't! No! I don't want that, Kate!
Hey, no, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You do. Okay?
Why did you do that?
Because I love you and you're going to be my husband. Every single good thing in this world, okay? And
That's way too much, Kate.
it's not even enough. Oh, I love you, okay?
They actually do pranks on each other. They're viral YouTubers. I seen them a while ago. My wife actually showed me their account. But the woman jumped up and paid his mortgage off. Then you have women that are in doubt, right? Stay away from those girls that are in doubt. Actually, a lot of times you got to leave to find the ones that are like her, right? But it doesn't matter that they're viral YouTubers, they do pranks or whatever. It matters that she said, you know what? Let me do something special for him. She didn't think like most women and say, what am I getting? What am I getting? What is he gonna give me?
That's usually my line.
Right? She jumped up and said, let me do this for him. I want to make him smile. Do you see how that man is ready to cry like a baby? Do you know how many guys will be like that? You'll find probably the hardest hard dude out there, right? That'll get emotional. That'll just be like, because men are just not used to that. But anyway, let me hop on to the next video.
Does not work in healthcare. You work at Circle K.
I was tagged in this. I went down a rabbit hole. This is my take. Y'all trifling for getting that girl fired. Period. Point.
So what happened here, I actually reacted to this video the other day. There was a woman that I believe she was a nurse or wasn't a nurse, whatever, right? But she made a video, and the video also, it was a reaction here talking about how Filipinos, now they're hiring Filipino nurses. They're bringing Filipinos from Philippines to the US to become nurses, right? And she spoke on it and also spoke on, you know, how nurses get jobs and it's not what they think it's going to be, that they can be pretty and fly, and then they become a nurse and realize it's not like that, and then they want to quit. But the girl got fired, right? And it was because of that reaction video that she's reacting to right now. Well, let me get into it now so you guys can see what she says.
Like, I don't give a what she got on this app and said. That's her opinion. And for y'all to say, well, she shouldn't be speaking on if she ain't in the healthcare field, then really we all need to log off this and not speak on anything else.
Don't you agree, Mr. Feather? Word.
because we got relationship experts, we got teachers on here, we got all type of people that speak their opinion that don't have a clue about what they talking about, but we sit and listen. Okay? And for that nurse that rebutted and caused all this happen, you sit too, my mind. Hold tight, because karma gonna come for you too, because you took this situation from 0 to 100. See, it baffles me when we get on this app and we start acting dense like we don't know what a person is talking about. She said what she said. A lot of y'all are in the industry for the aesthetic. We all know that. Don't act like you ain't been to that nursing home, that doctor's office, that ER.
He's cooking on garbage.
And seeing the nurses in the corner playing and laughing and talking bad about their patients, or huffing and puffing, don't want to come check on your family members. They don't give you eye contact. They barely want to clock in. Stop acting like that's not reality, because it is. I'm not saying every nurse in the healthcare industry has a nasty disposition, but baby, I live in reality. Some of y'all are nasty.
Emotional damage.
Just like there are some bad teachers, there are some bad doctors, there are some bad lawyers. Everybody is not in a certain industry because they love it. A lot of times it's for the money, especially in 2023, because we're struggling. And speaking of struggling, now that girl got to find another job because y'all went and played with her livelihood. That's the one thing I hate about this app. This app has given y'all a false sense of reality and a false sense of strength, that y'all have that much control of a person's life that you do not know. Y'all lousy, and karma gonna come for y'all. And I pray that she can find her another job and move on with her life. But y'all with it. Y'all just, I hate it.
Yeah, man. Like, to get the girl fired, they actually called up her job and got her fired. And that's sad that the job actually fired her for giving her opinion on social media. It's crazy. Like, she didn't reflect the job in a negative light. She didn't curse anybody out. She didn't say anything offensive. She just told the truth. It had nothing to do with the job she worked at. But that's what happens nowadays, right? Also nowadays, with these new NDAs and all this stuff you sign when you work at a job, yeah, and those contracts, it's something in there that states, if any way they feel it reflects the employee that in a negative way, we reserve the right to fire you. So that's why they're able to fire a girl. Sad situation, but that's the day and age we're in now.
Tik Tok. Tik Tok indeed.
But guys, I gotta get into this, because this here is a Thai woman. And this is what's happening, right? This woman has spoken so much that Thai women have been blacking out on her. And they're speaking up, rightfully so, right? You have Filipinas speaking up, also Thai women as well. And what's happening is now you have women from these countries that are educated speaking up, because you're insulting their intelligence. And yeah, now they're coming for you. But let me jump right into this. Now you guys remember her, right?
Loud. I couldn't care less
Oh,
who you date.
here we go again.
So that's what it says. You can think whatever you want about Thai women, but you shouldn't talk like this. It is considered very disrespectful to Thai people. Of course, Thai women with foreign husbands are not happy with what Thai women say. Not using only the foreign husband's money because they were raised from the time they were young. Even if they did not have a foreign husband, they can support themselves without having a foreign husband at all. So if you don't know anything, don't say anything that will hurt Thai women. A message to foreign girls who like to disrespect Thai people. It's real. And now, here's an example of women in Southeast Asia, and it's like this in other countries too, who are willing to do many things, that jobs that most women wouldn't do in other countries. What am I talking about? Look at this. See a woman working hard. Let me hop on to the next video.
No more Thailand talk on my TikTok, so I'm bored. I want to move on.
Yeah, I bet you do, but unfortunately, Natalia, that's not always up to you. Because you've said some pretty offensive stuff, and people don't like that. First, for those of you who don't know, let's recap a little bit about what you've been saying.
Beat with Thai women when it comes to dating and relationship. Absolutely, yes. So in this episode, I'll tell you about the struggles we have Western women dating in Thailand and also compare. So who would you rather be with? A Thai woman or a Western woman like me? Thai women is easier. That's for sure. You know, she's not going to challenge you back. She's not going to be more successful than you are. She's certainly not going to have more money than you. So for sure, with Western women, you have that challenge. You need to up the game. In order to date a Western woman, you've got to be a smart guy. You've got to be 2 steps ahead because we are clever. We are educated. We know what we're doing. We don't need you. We want you. Do you understand the difference? A Thai lady needs you. I don't.
And I know in other videos you've said that somebody spliced these videos together, you know, to make you look bad. But the thing is, Natalia, is that you did say all of these things. How they're cut up, I don't think is really relevant because these were words that came out of your mouth. The thing about it is that, you know, you keep making this point of how educated you are. And if that were the case and you were as educated as you like to think you are, then you would know that stereotyping of any kind is harmful. Even if it seems like a compliment, stereotypes in the long run can always be harmful to the community that they're about. An educated person would know that. Also, you'd think an educated person would listen to other people who have varying opinions in order to further their education in something. And Natalia, if you were as educated as you say you are or like to think you are, then you would know that this stereotype in particular is not only harmful, but is downright dangerous and sometimes deadly to Asian women. We need Western men and that we're easy and accessible to them. This stereotype in particular has caused decades and decades of violence against Asian women. Because when men think that we are as easy as they've been told we are and come to find out that we're not, and I can speak to this with personal experience, things can turn violent very, very quickly. And that stereotype is at the base of that violence. And I would think that somebody who's walking around the streets of Thailand claiming to be so educated that you would actually know that, but I guess you don't. And the most ironic thing about this, Natalia, is that you're stereotyping of Asian women as, you know, docile and that we won't fight back and that we won't resist when somebody is pushing against us. I just don't see how you can believe that, especially now after everything that's happened since you've made those videos. Countless Thai women creators have made quite a few videos to you, trying to educate you on, you know, why the things that you've said were offensive. And they didn't seem docile or unassertive to me. So you have proof, you have evidence that not all stereotypes are true, and yet you want to continue to perpetuate them. That doesn't seem like something an educated person would do.
Guys, just a quick message for all of you. You saying that Thai people are respectful, kind, smile. Let me tell you, I have not received so much hate ever in my life by saying that being with Thai women is easier.
It's not my fault.
I cry all the time.
So I guess you've disproved your own stereotype. I guess they won't just take you and fight back. You gotta love education. Right, Natalia?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah, man, I mean, sad. You expect, see, you know these women are delicate, right? But you think just because they're delicate, they're going to accept that? These women are delicate because they were raised to be delicate. But they're very assertive, right? See, what you don't realize is that education is everywhere, right? In Thailand and the Philippines, they have careers, the same professions as they do in the US. And sometimes these careers and professions pay almost as much as professions in the US. It's not at the exact same mark, but still, like for instance, my uncle-in-law, right? He's IT. He gets paid pretty much an American salary. He's making at least $5,000 a month, right? Not bad for on this side of the world. Listen, don't think because you're coming from the West that it's the best. The West, don't be wrong, America, I love America. Very good society, but it's not the best of the world. And you're not the best woman of the world, obviously. That's why guys choose not to deal with you. But listen, learn something because women are showing you. You can't say what you want to say. And guys are leaving because they realize it's definitely more to life than dealing with you.